Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making this beautiful blazer dress. It's not the regular kind of blazer dress. It has a build-up neckline, a v-neck line, and a button down. All right, and it has pleats by the sides. So if you're interested in this tutorial, it's a requested tutorial. If this looks like what you're interested in, keep on watching. To my return subscribers, I love you all. If you're just seeing this channel for the first time, thank you so much. Firstly, hit on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post beautiful tutorials like this. So I used 3 yards of crepe for this tutorial. It's a crepe fabric, and I used 2 yards of lining. All right, so when you want to get your lining, please get a bill lining or a suit lining. Do not use the normal kind of lining. So first thing, get your pattern paper. You go up by 3 inches, like bring out like 3 inches upward. Then you bring out 2 inches. Bring out 2 inches for your button allowance. All right, that is what I'm doing. So 2 inches above your pattern paper, then your button allowance. 3 inches above your pattern paper, then 2 inches for your button allowance, which I just marked down. Then after that, I am going to come down by my bust point from that starting line. Now come down by my bust points, my underbust, my waistline, my hip line, and the full length of this dress. I want the full length of this dress to be 35, but I added extra 2 inches for turning allowance because I'm going to be using a full lining for this. All right, so I want to, after turning and everything, after turning my my blazer dress and everything, the lining and the main fabric, I'm going to be getting 35 for my full length. All right, so I'm going to mark the lines. After that, I will label them full, the full length, the hip line, the waistline, under bust, and the bust point. Then I'm going to take my neck, my shoulder divided by 2. Then I'll take my neck width, which is 3 inches for now. I'll just take that for now. All right, then come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Then from there I'll get my armhole, which is 9 inches, and I'm going to connect the lines like so, horizontally and vertically. All right, I'm going to mark my the vertical line like so. All right, then I'll make my armhole curve. Okay, but first of all, before making my armhole curve, I wanted to make sure it's recording because my phone is kind of filled up the space, so I'm trying to make sure it's not stopping. So I will make my armhole curve. I've connected my shoulder slope already to that 3 inches I got for my neck width, so I will leave that part yet. Then I will measure my round body measurement, which is starting from my bust, my round bust divided by 4. I'll add extra 2 inches seam allowance. Then my waist, I'll add extra 4 inches. Add either 3 or 4 inches. After dividing your waist by 4, add extra 3 or 4 inches because that is, you're going to be having an inner pleat on this blazer dress. Then my hip divided by 4, I'll add 2 inches seam allowance. So the waist is the only part that I added 4 inches seam allowance because of the pleating that will be on the waist, because the pleating, the waist is snatched. The pleating is going to be on the waist. Now for your build-up neckline, this is very easy. I will go up by 1.5 inches. Okay, from that 3 inches I got for my neck width, go up by 1.5 inches or 2 inches, depending on how high you want your neckline to be. If you follow this step, honestly, you're not going to find it difficult when doing your build-up neckline. It is very easy. Then I'm going to mark a straight line like so. Then I'm going to, the next thing I'm going to do is to, from that part, I'm going to come in by 2 inches. All right, I will mark my button allowance. I'll connect my button allowance to meet that upper line. Then from that, my button allowance, I'll come in by 2 inches for my neck width. Now that's my new neck width. Then from there, I'm going to curve it the way you saw me doing. Curve it into the shoulder slope. It's as simple as that. Then I'll take my V neckline where I want my V neckline to stop. Now if you look closely, the one on the thumbnail, the V neckline started from below the underbust, like 1 inch below the underbust. You can decide to stop at the underbust. Okay, I stopped at my underbust. All right, but if you want yours to be below the underbust, just come down by 1 inches. Okay, then from that that's our new neckline. Now you curve it, like you mark it slantly to meet that underbust line. That's your where your V neckline stopped. Now this is where my button is going to be. I don't know if you're getting me. I don't know if you understand. It is very simple, very, very simple. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, like I said before, the waist will be having pleats on it. The pleat on this tutorial on this blazer dress is on the waist. That's the waist was snatched with that pleat. Do you understand? The waist is snatched. It's very snatched. That's where we're going to be having our pleat. It is going to be an inner pleat. Okay, so after cutting this, we'll be drafting for the back, and I hope you understand every part I explained for the built-up neckline. It's very easy. You can rewind the video and watch it again. All right, so watch and see how I am cutting it out. Okay, it is super easy. Honestly, if you follow this, you're not going, because a lot of people, the particular person that requested for the tutorial, she says she finds it difficult with build-up neckline. So with this, it's very easy. It's very easy to get your build-up neckline. So I'll get another pattern paper. So now you're going to place that front pattern paper on another pattern paper. Please look closely. Okay, look closely at what I'm doing. Place it on another pattern paper. Then you're going to, I've already marked that line. That's line, you know, to, I don't even know what I'm saying. I've marked the line. Then I'm going to, that's the 2 inches for the neck width. Remember, we're working on 2 inches neck width now. So that is what I'm trying to connect there for the back. Then you just trace your back out. I've already traced my back. Watch and see how I am cutting. All right, watch and see how I am cutting it now. The only thing you have to do for the back neckline is to trace out that 2 inches neck width, which I already did, and you saw it. If you did not see it, please rewind this video. You will see it, you will understand. Then I'll just trace it and, you know, cut out the pattern paper. It's as simple as that. So the back and the front is the same. The only difference is that the front is V neckline while the back is a normal neckline. Okay, I hope you understand. And when cutting, your fabric is going to be on fold for the back. Then the front is going, you're going to slit the center front open because of the button allowance you have there. And again, I did not mention, when cutting for your back, please fold the front, you know, that button allowance, that 2 inches button allowance we brought out, fold it in, please fold it in. I didn't know, it wasn't showing when I was folding it in. That button allowance, fold it in, please, before doing this thing, drafting for your before placing on your back pattern paper. Do you understand? So I've gone ahead to cut my front, and I added extra half inch all around to be on the safer side. I also cut for the back. I've gone ahead to cut for the back as well. This is the back. Can you see the neckline for the back? It's just in a square form, like straight form, sorry. Can you see it's just a straight form? It's not V. There's no V neckline there. Then I'm going to cut my lining, exactly full lining for this. I have a full lining for this. So whatever you see me doing on the main fabric, please do that on your lining, because I won't be showing the lining and the main fabric. I have my sleeve as well. If you don't know how to go about your sleeve, I'll leave a link on how to cut your sleeve, because I have a tutorial on how to cut your normal sleeve. It's how to cut your normal sleeve. The sleeve has no difference. It's just how to cut your normal sleeve. So I'll leave a link on how to cut your sleeve on the description box. Okay, and I have my lining, full lining, but the sleeve does not have any lining. Okay, because my lining was not enough, so I decided to cut just for the main fabric for the sleeve. So this is my back. Can you see how the back is? I'll be joining shoulder to shoulder. Whatever you see me doing on the lining, on the main fabric, please do that on your lining, oh, please. Now we're going to join it shoulder to shoulder. All right, you see what I'm doing? After joining it shoulder to shoulder, I'm going to join the sides. All right, and I'll do the same thing on the lining. So after joining the shoulder to shoulder, before joining the sides, I forgot to show you something. I've joined my shoulder to shoulder. Then before joining the sides, we have to achieve that pleat. That pleat, the pleat is inner pleat. So whatever pleat you're doing, it should be on the wrong side as your inner fabric. Right, that's the wrong side. Now what you're going to do now is I'm going to get my tape, and I'll bring out my waist divided by 2 now, not 4. My waist divided by 2 is 38, but I'm going to make it 40. My waist is 38, but I'll make it 40 because I don't want this to be too tight because of my tummy. Okay, so I made my waist 40, then my waist divided by 2 now is going to be 20. I will mark that 20. Then after marking that 20, I'll measure the remaining, what I'm having remaining, and I was having 5 inches. Okay, so now that 5 inches, I'll be coming out by 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches on both sides. I don't know if you understand. 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches on both sides. So that is what I'm going to be working with now. Now this is my 20 and I have my allowances on both sides. That allowance now is going to be what I'm going to pleat. Now your pleat shouldn't be 4 inch. It shouldn't be more than 4 inches long. It shouldn't be more than 4 inches long. That is, it's going to be 2 inches above your waist. For you to start from 2 inches above your waistline and 2 inches below your waistline. Do you understand? That's when stitching, and you're stitching in the inner. You're stitching the inner. You're not stitching outside. Okay, so that is why I did not add any darts in this cloth when I was cutting it. We'll be using our hand to pleat. Remember, from your pleat to start 2 inches above your waistline and stop at 2 inches below your waistline, and each side is going to have two pleats for the back. One side we have 2 pleats, one side we have 2 pleats. That's 4 for the back. Then for the front, you're going to do the same thing. Okay, one side of the front is going to have 2 pleats, the other side of the front is going to have 2 pleats. That is 4 pleats as well. And you're also going to do the same thing on your lining piece. So do you understand? Do the same thing for your lining piece. Then you stitch the sides. I've done that and I've stitched my sides. Can you see how the pleats are? I've stitched the side of the fabric. Then I did the same thing on the lining piece. You see, it's the same thing on the lining piece. Then now is to merge it front side, my lining front side facing each other with the main fabric. Then I'll stitch all around. Do you understand? So make sure you merge your lining and your main fabric front side facing each other, and you're going to sew them all around to the hem length. And I've done that. This is what I have. I've given it a good press for now, though I'm still going to iron it. This is what I have. Can you see how it's looking? I will now add my sleeve, and I will use hemming gum. I've already used hemming gum to hem my sleeve because I don't want the stitch to be there. And why I did that, because I did not use lining for my sleeve because my lining was not enough. All right, so I'll just add the sleeve and I am done. We've come to the end of this tutorial. So we've come to the end of this tutorial, and I hope you find this tutorial helpful. I hope you learned like 1 or 2 out of this tutorial, and I hope it was super easy. You don't need to be a pro to do this. It's super easy if you follow the instructions. Leave your question down in the comment section, and if you find this tutorial interesting and educating, please give it a thumbs up, share my video and leave a nice comment. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, quickly hit on the subscribe button, and do not forget to turn your notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post beautiful tutorials like this. See you on my next one. Bye.